Welcome to Nosing Around with Mandy and Tony. Hi, Tony. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Tony, we are starting to approach winter.
Right.
You know, we're in the month of December now, and things are starting to get a little chillier. It's cold outside.
It sure is.
You know, so we're all about trying to find some activities this month about what you can do inside.
So here we are at the Dinah Gore Fitness and Aquatic Center. Great place for two reasons: indoor activities, and it is activities. So you're going into those months where you're slowing down, you want to get active and keep moving. This is the place to do it. Then from here, we're going to go where?
We're going to the Silver Coast Winery.
Cool. So we're going to check out another indoor activity where you can go hang out at the winery, have you sip and do some wine tasting. They have other opportunities there for you. Then from there, we're going to go to
Planet Fun.
Right, where you can take your kids. You can bowl. The kids can play all sorts of games. Just tons of fun to do. Plus, you got a place to eat and hang out there too. So 3 great places for indoor activities through the winter months so you don't get cabin fever.
All right, well, let's go on in.
All right.
And we're here this morning with Ashley Terry. She's the director here at the Dinah Gore Fitness and Aquatic Center at Brunswick Community College. Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thank you.
Welcome to the show, Ashley.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about the facility here. What all do you offer?
Well, we have a wide variety of programs offered to members. We have an indoor walking track, running track, indoor basketball court, which is where we are today. We have a spin studio, aerobic studio. We also offer Child Watch Monday through Thursday, 5 to 7. We also have 2 indoor pools and a classroom that we use for rental for birthday parties.
Oh, nice.
Now, you mentioned Child Watch there. Let's explain to our audience what that means. That's not where people can come drop their kids off for daycare. It's actually for them to be watched while they use the facilities, correct?
Right, and that's Monday through Thursday, 5 to 7, and it's included in all memberships.
Okay.
Parents can leave their kids with us for activities while they enjoy their workout.
Great. So do you offer a variety of classes as well?
We do. We offer anything from Zumba. We offer power yoga, kickboxing, a wide variety of spin combo classes, kickboxing, and then we also offer programs like swim lessons that start at 6 months up to adult years, private swim lessons, and we also offer personal training as well.
Oh, great. And so if we wanted to find a list of these classes, would we just find them on the website?
Yes, our website is bccfitness.com, and all of our schedules and programs are on our website.
Great. Now, with the classes, is that part of the membership, or is there an additional fee for the classes?
There's an additional fee. Right now it's $12 for unlimited classes, and then also if you're not a member, you can also come in and pay $40 for unlimited classes for the whole month.
Okay. What does a regular membership cost here?
They're as cheap as $27 for an adult individual membership, with a joining fee of $25, which is a one-time fee. So we're the cheapest in the county for membership for what we offer.
That's great. Do you offer student discounts or senior discounts?
We do. We also offer senior discounts. We also offer the Silver Sneakers program, which is a free membership for individuals who have a Medicare health care plan. And then student rates. We offer part-time student discounts and full-time student discounts.
That's great.
And you're a full-service facility, so if someone is a businessman in the community and they want to take an hour out for their lunch and come up here, you have all the facilities for those folks to come in, get changed, do their workout, go back, shower, and get ready and go back to work.
We
correct?
do. We have 2 very large locker rooms for those working folks to come in and shower off after they work out.
That's great. About how many members do you have?
We have about 1,100 members currently.
Now, we did a program up here and rented the facility for the Rotary Club a while back called Children Grilled. So can other nonprofit organizations come in and rent like the gym for events and facilities for those type of things also?
Yeah, so we do anything from large events to small birthday parties. We rent the pools out for high school swim meets. So we definitely offer those for the nonprofit organizations.
Now the Dinah Gore facility too, how long has it been here? I know the name is associated with the Gore family that's here in Brunswick County. Could you give us a little bit of history about how long it's been here and how it came to be?
We opened in March of 2009, so we've almost been open for 5 years. And it was built for the community and also for staff and faculty and students on campus.
Great.
The county also has intramural games or games that I know with Brunswick Community College has the Dolphins basketball team. They
Yes.
use this facility.
They
What
do.
other types of team environment do you have going on here for the county, for the students?
For the students, they actually have a flag football team that they use our outdoor area for, and then we have women's volleyball, women's basketball, men's basketball, and also the baseball team uses our facilities.
Okay.
But as far as the county, we give the space to the seniors so they can come in and practice their volleyball and basketball for senior games, and also for Special Olympics they come in and use the pool and use our
great.
basketball court to practice for their Special Olympics competitions too.
Now you mentioned too right before we started filming the show about something that you got going on for the month of December for Toys for Tots. Can you
Yes.
tell the audience a little bit about that?
Yeah, so for the month of December, all the current members get free classes as long as you bring in a new and unwrapped toy for Toys for Tots. So that's our way of giving and the members' way of giving back to the community.
That's excellent. You say that's running the whole month of December.
The whole month of December.
Are there any events coming up for the new year or anything that you would like to tell us about?
Starting in January, every member gets a free personal training session with one of our 3 personal trainers. And then also we're going to kickstart the TRX program here starting January 1st.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about your classes. I know you said you had a spin class and a Zumba class. Can you tell me about the other classes?
We also offer circuit camp, which is in here, which is equivalent to a boot camp style class. And all of our classes we have a wide variety of fitness levels that are in our classes, a wide variety of different ages. Our population in the classes are typically the working group, the middle-aged group, and so we modify those exercises for anyone who has limitations. In any of the classes, even spin in our harder classes like the Tabata classes that we offer, 3-2-1, which is a more intense class, anyone can come in and join those classes.
So you've
great.
got a level for anybody from any age group and any physical stature then.
Yes, we do.
That's awesome.
So Ashley, if I wanted to become a member, tell me how I go about doing that.
Well, you could come by and stop by our front desk and we can give you a personalized tour and show you everything that's included in your membership, including member services. Or you can call us at 846-BFIT, or you can also visit our website at bccfitness.com for more information on our prices and our programs.
Ashley, thank you for having us out, and we look forward to helping get the word out about the Dinah Gore Fitness and Aquatic Center here. And once again, thank you for being on the show. Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, stay with us, and we'll be right back at Silver Coast Winery to talk with them about the things they have to offer.
And we're back. Now we're at Silver Coast Winery with Marianne Azado, and we want to welcome you and say cheers.
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 Thank you for coming to visit.
Glad to be here.
It's kind of fun.
Marianne, how long has the winery been here, and how did you get started in this business?
Well, I have to tell you something. We opened our doors in 2002, but we really started working on it in 2000, the beginning of 2000. We're really 12, going on 13 years old, open.
Right.
And we started, it was pretty much a labor of love. I guess it started mostly as a hobby. And I thought we should have a wine club in this area of North Carolina, because in order to get a bottle of wine at that time, now that's 20 years ago, that was before we had Lowe's Foods,
Right.
and we didn't really have the grocery store chains that we have. So I thought I'd start a wine club. And it turned one thing led to another, and I did some research in the North Carolina wines and found we really had some fabulous wines and wineries in North Carolina. So, because at the time we really couldn't import wine from anywhere else other than North Carolina
Throughout the state.
because it was a felony. So, we really had to stay in North Carolina, and one thing led to another, and a friend of mine knew a group of fellas in Massachusetts that they were iron workers, and they made wonderful wine, but then they had the wine and they didn't know what to do with it, and they were losing their backer. So we went up and I hired the former head of enology from Cornell.
Wow.
We went up and tasted through the wine and came back, and I said to him, "Okay, Tom, now what should I do?" And he said, "Well, you put your pencil to that piece of paper and you tell me what you're going to do." So that was really a learning. I knew about wine, but not really that detailed information about wine. And Tom helped me through a lot of that. And then, one thing led to another, and you go to the bank and do your business plan. And then when the bank says yes,
Wow.
it was kind of like, okay, I guess this is, you kept thinking it's a labor of love. There was going to be a roadblock somewhere.
Right.
It's kind of, if it's not meant to be, it won't happen.
Right.
But everything fell into line, into place, and here we are now,
13 years later.
Wow.
And the place is really fabulous. For you folks that are out there in the audience that haven't been here before, it is well worth the trip. Tell us a little bit about all the things you've got going on. Obviously, we're standing here right now in the tasting room at the front. We have racks of wine behind us, but as we go through the place, there's a lot of other unique things that you do here. You have a gift shop, art, barrel room. Talk about some of those things.
It's kind of fun. You know what? I have to tell you something. Coming here is a great date. It's kind of really fun. You come in, you take a tour of the winery and see actually how we make the wine. Now what happens is we actually grow some grapes here, the muscadine grapes. The only thing we can grow in this area is the muscadine, mainly because of Pierce's disease, which is a bacterial disease transmitted by leafhoppers. We actually import our grapes from the mountains
Right.
of Georgia, North Carolina, and some Virginia. So the grapes they come in refrigerated trucks and bins that are about 4x4 and weigh about 800 pounds, but we have to weigh the grapes when they come in, because that's how we pay for our grapes, by weight and also by Brix, or the amount of sugar in the grapes. So it's one of those things. And then as you're going through the tour, you see the process of going through the destemmer crusher and the press, and then going into the tanks and into the filters and into the barrels, and then back into the tanks and then into the bottle. And then we get a product. And pretty much it takes a while. Once the grapes come in, the red grapes, it's 6 to 8 months before they enter the bottle. And red grapes, I say white grapes, 6 to 8 months before they go into the bottle. With the red grapes, it could be up to 2 years
Wow.
before they go into the bottle, because they'll sit in their oak barrels and then be ready for bottling. Now, also we've got an art gallery, and actually all of our labels, all wonderful artists, all local artists
do
our labels.
That's
That's
And
nice.
every time we introduce a new varietal, what we'll do is a new wine label competition.
Wow.
And it's kind of fun. As a matter of fact, when we first started, we thought we'd get 30 or 40 labels, well, 380 labels later.
Wow.
So that was fun. And a lot of the artists will say, well, keep my submission and enter it in the next competition.
Right.
So it really is fun. And it gives the community a sense of ownership. And
Absolutely.
It's kind of a fun thing to do.
And a lot of those same artists have their art in your gallery,
That's correct. We change out the gallery every quarter. And you know what? It's one of those things that it gives you another reason to come visit. There's more things to look at, more interesting perspective. And we've got gifts and a gift shop, and also we do special events.
Right.
The Barrel Room, which we'll take a look at in a little while, the Barrel Room dresses up so beautiful for a wedding or charity event. We've got a bridal show coming up in January. We've got a Christmas dinner show in the middle of December, which is wonderful. The entertainer is back by popular demand. He was here this summer, and everybody raved about him. So
And who was that?
Taylor Michaels.
Okay.
It's a Taylor Michaels. He's a little bit of a Vegas show type
cool.
thing. So
Yeah.
it's kind of fun, very entertaining.
Now you said charities. I think you mentioned before while we were getting ready to set up, that you're doing a charity with.
Well, there's Habitat for
Habitat.
Humanity in February, and those tickets for Habitat will go probably the beginning of the year.
Okay.
And then in May we do the Strawberry and Wine Festival, which benefits the preservation of the Sunset Bridge.
Right.
And
Old Bridge
the Old
Society.
Bridge Society,
Yes.
and so and you know what? I have to tell you, through the year we support our local charities, and
Yes, you do.
and anything, you know, if somebody has an event, and please come talk to us about the possibility of doing something here, because we've got a room where we can house up to 125 people with a dance floor.
Wow.
So that's a nice size.
And saying that about the charities, you have been awesome. I know last year we worked on the Sandy project through you guys with the local chambers and a lot of other businesses. You give back to the community, not just here, but this community has so many people up there. We felt like that was a good thing to do, and that was just awesome.
Yeah, it was really, you couldn't believe how the community came together.
Right.
I mean, and this is a great community. I have to tell you something, where else would you live? We all get here as soon as we can.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
exactly
And I have to
right.
let you know, we also have a fun thing. We have a tasting room in Southport as well. And we just won a gold medal in the Dixie Classic. It's a Southeastern United States competition. It was a gold medal for our Southport Blush.
Wow.
So that was
And that
big.
adds to what? How many medals do you guys have over the years? I know we've talked about that.
We've got about 390 medals in national and international competitions, several of which are double gold, which really means that every judge in that competition recommended that we get a gold medal.
That's
That's
awesome.
great.
Yeah, so it's
That's
kind
How
of
many
fun.
different kinds of wines do you have?
We've got about 14 different varietals. Now, we do have some that right now we're sold out of, but they'll, you know what, they'll come back in.
Depending
you know,
on the grapes.
Depending on the grape, and depending on the availability of the grapes.
Right.
There were a couple of years where some of our reds were hard to come by, and some of our whites, but you know what, they all
Cycle back
in.
through.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
really fun. And you know what? Pretty soon we'll have a lot of people were upset because we were sold out of our holiday red, but it's getting close to the holidays,
Yeah.
so we'll have that holiday red back.
All right.
Well, listen, it's been great to be here. We want to let everybody know that you have a wine club, and also could you let them know how they can get in contact with you, your website, your address, and also your email or your phone number?
Sure, we are 6680 Barbecue Road. That's Ocean Isle Beach. Even though we're a little bit inland of Ocean Isle Beach, we're the other side of 17. So
Right.
we're 3 miles off of 17, a mile and a half down 904 West and a mile and a half down Russtown Road. If you're going down 904 and you pass the firehouse in Griswoldtown, you went too far. So turn around and go back. So it's a mile and a half and a mile and a half. And once you turn down Russtown Road, it's the fourth right on Barbecue Road. It's a little dirt road, so don't drive too fast or you'll miss it. So it's kind of fun. Our website is silvercoastwinery.com, and any email, info@silvercoastwinery, and we've got all of our events listed, and also you can buy online.
Cool.
You're open year round, right?
We are open year-round. Now, January and February, we close Monday and Tuesday except by appointment. So if you've got guests in town and it's Monday or Tuesday, just call on Sunday so that we make sure somebody's here. Because typically somebody's here, but you know, if nobody's here by 3 o'clock, we go home.
Okay.
You know,
Great.
Well, listen, Mary Ann, we appreciate your time. We want to thank everybody for watching today. Be sure and look Silver Coast Winery up online and make your way out here. It's a great little trip out into the countryside of Brunswick County to have a glass of wine and a tour. Stay right with us, and we'll be back at Planet Fun for some more information.
And we're back, Tony. We're here at Planet Fun. We've just had an exciting day learning all kinds of different activities that you can do for the winter.
Yep.
So, you
Let's
ready
go
to have some fun?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Man, I hope they teach lessons here.
I think I need some too, Mandy. Hey, look, it's Brian McCall, the owner.
How y'all doing today?
Golly,
Good, how are
to
you?
see.
Nosing around Planet Fun?
That's
Yeah.
right. How
Well,
you
good.
doing, Brian?
We're doing great, thanks.
Tell tell us a little bit about your facility here.
Well, Planet Fun, we got a lot of things for kids and grown-ups, adults, and families. 32 lanes of bowling that y'all just got to see a taste of. There's a 2-story laser tag arena that holds 22 players. There's 9 holes of putt-putt golf.
Wow.
There's a bounce house inflatable. About 75 arcade games for people to enjoy. And then we have Stars Grill, the restaurant that services the facility as well. So it's got about 130 seats, and we're open for lunch and dinner every day.
That's
So
great.
you can facilitate about any type of activity folks want to do here, from bowling leagues to family events to catered birthday parties, whatever folks are looking to do, right?
Absolutely, that's kind of our niche is parties, corporate outings, company events, recreational play just on weekends or when you have time to leisure around and come out and have some fun and have some food and bring your family.
Now you're having a big New Year's bash, right?
Yeah, every year we do a little New Year's Eve gala, and it starts about 8 o'clock on New Year's Eve. We're doing advanced reservations right now. We'll have a band and a lot of party favors. We'll watch the countdown from New York live and have a big gala buffet about 9 o'clock. So it's a sold-out event every year for us, and one of our biggest events we put on each
So
year.
and people can bowl during that time, correct?
Yeah, if you get an advance ticket, you basically get a lane reservation all night to bring your family and play the arcade games. It's a big food and fun package for the whole evening, so it sells out with a lot of great families, grandparents, children, and good time for everybody.
Probably made a tradition out of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's been a staple for us and one of the biggest parties in Brunswick County on New Year's
Well, that's
Eve.
great.
That's
That's
great.
great.
Yep,
Good
So-
family fun.
absolutely.
So tell me a little bit about bowling, because obviously I need lessons.
Well, bowling is a great game that was created 100 years ago. There's 10 pins down there, different weights of balls, and we've got a lot of bowling leagues. Hump Day Fun on Wednesday, we've got a public service league, our ECC league, and it doesn't matter what skill level you are, there's a league for you, and with the handicap, it adjusts a high average bowler that can compete with a low average bowler. So
How do you figure your handicap?
you know, it's based on a percentage, like 90% of 220. So if I'm a 200 average bowler, I'll only have about 20 pins of handicap. And if you're a 100 average bowler, you'd have
You
120
figured me out
pins.
real fast.
So it would level us up when we're competing each night in a league format.
Cool. And there's corporate leagues that go on. I was noticing you've had high school bowling leagues, you have youth bowling leagues. Then also we got one here, it's the North Carolina State Association of Bowling.
Yeah, last year we actually hosted the state tournament for North Carolina, and we've hosted the senior tournament here as well. So people from all over the state come in, and last year was an 8-weekend event. Every weekend you'd have folks coming in and filled the place up on Saturday and Sunday, and I think there was over 3,000 bowlers that came through.
Wow.
And
Wow.
it's a good economic boost, not only for us, but for the county, the hotels, the restaurants, shopping. and
Absolutely.
brings a lot of people into Brunswick County.
Gets the word out about Brunswick County, not just that we got beaches, but hey, we got bowling too.
And it's always staged in March and April, which is a good shoulder time to attract some out-of-towners and help
That's
business
awesome.
a little bit.
That's awesome.
Well, shifting gears a little bit from bowling, I know you guys, like you said, you have Stars Grill. I know y'all have events in there. Don't you do karaoke or big football parties
Yep.
going on in there?
And our Super Bowl party in early February is a big event. We do karaoke every Friday night from 9 to 2. The grill's open from lunch and dinner every week. We do a Sunday buffet from 11 to 3 for $9.99. It's a real good value and some great food they put out each week. And we also do a lot of off-site events. We've catered a couple real large 450-person events
Wow.
and on-site and off. So the kitchen's rather large, so we've got a lot of capabilities, whether it's in-house or we've got to go outside our walls here to service food.
And I understand you guys have some award-winning oyster stew
Yeah.
over there in the
Yeah.
Stars Grill too, from Oyster Festival this year.
Absolutely. Oyster Festival has been a real annual tradition for us, and this year we were fortunate enough to get recognized for the stew that we had prepared. So we do that, Brunswick stew, and we always have a stew soup of the week, whether it be chicken corn chowder, chicken noodle, chili, taco soup. There's quite a few that we rotate around, which we normally have our she crab, French onion, and potato soups on our menu every day.
Okay.
That's great. And so you said you host a lot of events here. I know y'all host a Rotary meeting here, and you do birthday parties and stuff for kids as well.
Yep.
You have a party room, is that right?
There's 4 rooms that we divide up over on the other side of the facility, and Charlotte Rotary Club meets here every Thursday at 12:30. We have the Card Club, Lions Club, the West Brunswick High School Booster Clubs, Mary Kay. It's a
Wow.
nice little private room that you can come in, do your business, have some food with it, and gets quite a bit of use from several different businesses, civic organizations, and whatever the need is. We try to think we can accommodate you with the the square footage, we've got 50,000 square feet here of fun, food, and space that we can hopefully accommodate you.
Now, going full circle back to bowling, over there in that area, there's a pro shop too, so folks can come in and get their bowling needs there. And like Mandy asked, do you give bowling lessons here?
Absolutely. We just had a clinic last weekend for Ocean Ridge, and pro shop's open daily where you can get fitted for the right weight ball, the proper size shoes, and get your own ball bag and shoe package, and we do a lot of those. Jeff Evans runs our pro shop and is a great regional talented bowler, bowls 300s and
wow.
Travels East Coast bowling some of the regional stuff, and he's in the shop as well as running our bowling operation. So,
and for those of you that don't know, 300's a perfect score.
Absolutely. That's a challenge to get, but we've had several of them bowled here, so it's something that local bowlers have been able to accomplish and is quite an achievement.
It takes me at least 3 games to get that score.
Well, that's what a league format is. You bowl 3 games and come in, spend about 2 hours, great social time, meet a lot of neat people, and just have some fun with your local area folks.
Now, if I was interested in becoming on the league, how would I go about doing that?
You know, you can call into the front desk and kind of check our league schedules to see what league may be coming on and which format would fit you best. You can go online. We have our leagues posted there as well. We advertise in the paper every week of upcoming events and things that are coming down the pipeline but just come on in. You can come in and sub, or you can make the commitment to bowl in a week at a league that may range from 8 to 33 weeks. Some of our leagues run as long as 33, 35 weeks from the fall to the spring, so a little bit for everybody.
Now, what is the website? You mentioned there's a website.
Yeah, www.planetfuncenter.com is our website, and it lists all of our leagues, a lot of activities, and birthdays.
A phone number?
910-755-2386.
And we're located, what is their address to?
We're on Highway 130 at 349 Whiteville Road, right beside Lowe's Home Improvement, and real accessible to whether you're coming from the north or south or here locally. You can get off the highway and come in and have some fun.
Now, are you here every day of the week?
Yep, we're open 365 days a year, kind of like the movie theater. It's something that when people have leisure time, it's something they want to come in after Thanksgiving. They'll have some people in, and after Christmas, you're surprised at the amount of people that are looking to get out of the house and find something to do, and we seem to be one of the stops that they frequent.
Well, we thank you for your time, Brian. It's been a pleasure being here. We look forward to sharing this with our folks in the audience in Brunswick County, and hopefully we'll get more folks out to see you guys.
That's great. We appreciate having you and
enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Mandy.
Well, that was fun, Tony.
Yeah,
I've had a good time with you today.
It's been a blast.
Yeah. Well, see, now you know there's plenty of activities to do in Brunswick County in the winter months when it's a little cooler.
Absolutely. We've got bowling, we've got fun and games here at Planet Fun. We have the winery that you can go to, and we also have
the Dinah Gore
Fitness Center.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate you guys coming around and nosing around with Mandy and Tony. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
From all of us at ATMC, the very best wishes to you this holiday season.
We're here to demonstrate an app today on translating.
Te amo. Mi esposa es la mejor del mundo.
You can tell he means that too.
Mis piernas están dormidas. Ayúdame.